Yo, yo, yiggity yo. My name is Patrick Dog.
What's up, Patrick? My name's Taylor, yo. That's the beginning of the episode. You know what? We're going with it.
It's too quiet.
You know.
All right, fine, fuck it. Go. Fine, go.
Okay, so I'm loving the eyeshadow you got going on with old Cal Grundle going on. That's why you don't wear hats or face masks or anything like that. What this reminds me of is my old job. You had to wear a safety hat and a dust mask while we were working, and I was working on polishing airplanes, and with all of the all the rouge you use and the buffers and everything going on, that is exactly how I looked the day after work. I had two jobs. One working on airplanes, and the second one was working at the liquor store. And I would come in the next day, and people were like, "Do you have a black eye?" Because I would just be covered in filth, and it was a wonder. It was a wonder the fact that I could clean myself that much. It was, I hated it.
Not that anyone actually would think that you would get into a fight, but
I mean, I was kind of impressed, but I was like, "Yeah, you should have seen the other guy."
you should have seen the other guy.
Yeah, he doesn't exist.
He did.
I am a pansy. I prefer the term pacifist now.
Pacifist. Yeah, there you go.
I'm a pacifist. But yeah. That also reminds me of a guy I knew in high school. He is probably the most ripped guy I know. Arms as big around as probably my waist.
Jesus.
And he's a huge guy. And people in high school would always try and pick fights with him. And I'm not even gonna touch on the fact that might have been steroids involved. Who knows? It's purely speculation.
Who knows? Yeah.
I don't think it was. He was a nice guy. But he was a pacifist. And people would always try and pick fights with him. He's like, "No, I'm not gonna fight you." And they only did it because he was such a big guy and it made them look tough. It really pissed me off. And I was like, why are you picking on this guy?
That's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up. He could kick your ass, but you're only picking on him because you know he's a pacifist. Don't pick on people. Just be nice. You never know when that guy's gonna be on your side. You're gonna meet him. You need him on your side.
You heard it here, folks.
Pacifist or not.
Just be nice.
Anti-bullying. It's fucked up. But yeah. You know, I'm really tired right now. because of my sleep schedule. And I blame you for this.
Oh,
because of recording and editing. I am up till about 4 in the morning editing. 4 or 5 in the morning. That's on a good night. So I sleep until about noon. But I don't know if you've noticed them working on stuff around our apartment complex. They work.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable hour. They start working around 10, 11 o'clock. That's reasonable. But when I'm up till 4 in the morning and I just hear power tools going right outside my window at 10 o'clock, I'm like, I'm only go to bed at 5. I'm 5 hours into my sleep. That's enough, but it's not what I want.
It's not what you want.
It's not what I want. So I'm kind of tired right now.
You a little tired?
Okay.
You need to get jacked up on coffee all day like I do.
You mentioned that. Let's explain your sleep schedule to me.
My sleep schedule?
Yes, explain your sleep schedule to me.
Well, and I'll start the timer.
Let's go ahead and start the timer.
Maybe we'll be nice. Give them a long episode.
You said that you hardly sleep at all.
I do hardly sleep at all.
And then you don't even remember if you sleep.
Exactly, yeah. I've had sleep issues since, middle school. I've gotten, 2 or 3 hours a night.
So do you remember a time where you slept through the night?
I do actually, yes.
Because you remember middle school.
Middle
school is when it started, so you gotta remember a time where you didn't sleep well.
I actually remember, there was one night where I slept 9 hours.
9 hours?
Yeah. And
straight?
It was about a week straight that I
slept
slept a shit ton. And the only reason for that is I was on a cruise and I was rocked to sleep by the water so much. It was ridiculous.
I feel more sick than anything.
Oh no, I felt so good.
Huh. That's really weird.
There it is.
What is that? Where did that come from?
God damn it, they didn't get hit by it. God.
Oh no. You had such a good run going on. Are we gonna spend another hour trying to get back to that point?
No. Fuck no.
You said that last time.
Anyway, I've had sleeping issues since middle school. And my mom actually took me to the doctor. And I was at the age where I didn't give a shit, I wasn't paying attention to anything, all this kind of stuff. And this doctor ended up prescribing medicine to me. Which is a terrible idea. Like, that's just awful. Like, oh, you're having sleeping issues? Let's not look at your life. Let's just give you drugs.
I mean, I guess it depends. It could be something that medicine can cure, but
It
yeah,
could
the
be.
fact that they didn't even like do a study or
Yeah, no, it was just
Yeah,
like it was like a
sleep apnea
30.
study.
It was like a 30-minute like talking, and he prescribed medicine. Yeah,
Shady.
exactly.
Shady.
Um,
Shady AF.
So it was a medicine called melatonin.
Okay, what's that do?
Well, what I actually found out when I got to high school, I did a psychology class. I found out that is an antidepressant for adults.
Well, okay. When you say antidepressant, like, drugs are categorized into a bunch of different... basically, depressant or antidepressant.
Right.
But, like, so when you say antidepressant, like, you can't really say, like, oh my god, I was depressed. Like, that's not really...
Well,
Something your body makes.
it was a the melatonin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say it that way, it sounds bad.
Well, okay,
Like
that's
you were
that's
like-
what it's classified
Okay.
as is an antidepressant. What I found out when I got to, and you know, I'm hoping I'm remembering the medicine name correctly. But what I found out, if melatonin is the right medication, what I found out when I got to high school in the psychology class is they actually discontinued that, or like stopped giving it to people because it was causing suicide in teens and young kids.
Oh god.
Yeah, and that's when that's when I looked back and remembered, like, not remembered, I knew it the whole time, but actually I've always had a problem with taking medication. I just don't like taking it. It's not that I can't or anything, I just don't like to.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, whenever they'd give me the medication, I'd actually just stick it under my tongue and spit it out later.
Classic.
Yeah. Until my mom was like, oh, well, it's not helping at all, so I'm just going to stop giving it to you.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
for
probably
the best
good.
that you did that.
Yeah.
Really though.
So I've just
Holy
learned to
shit.
adapt with very little sleep,
Yeah.
and one of the ways of adapting is caffeine out the ass, like ridiculous
It gets to a
amounts.
point where like caffeine doesn't really affect you anymore, right?
And that's why actually I came to that situation with soda. So
yeah, I mean, I can totally relate to that one. I drink/drank a lot of soda. I mean, I want to say I drank a lot. Oh man, you're still alive. You can save this, salvage it.
got this.
Okay. Yeah, I drank a lot of soda. And when I say that, it was probably like at the peak. It was probably like 2 a day. So it's not too terribly bad comparatively.
A lot less than I was drinking.
Yeah, but it still got to the point where it was like, yeah, I mean, it's really bad for you. Even
Yeah.
one soda a day is bad for you. So I was like, I decided I should probably stop.
There's that lady in Texas that swears that she lived to be like 98 because she had one Dr. Pepper a day.
I just think that's genetics. Completely unrelated. But yeah, I don't know. You know what? As long as she's still alive, I guess
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter. Like, if that's what she attributes it to, then good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah, that attributes to
Yeah. Never mind. I'm pretty sure I told both of you about this before, where it was like, me and one of my old roommates would always order a Casey's Pizza, which is a local like gas station / pizza shop around here, and it is super good and it's super bad for you. But every time we had it, this sounds really gross and fat, but we would pass back and forth a bottle of ranch. We wouldn't eat the whole bottle of ranch, but like we would pass back and forth a bottle of ranch while we ate the pizza. We would just have a little bit of ranch on the slice while we ate it. It was so fucking good. And it was like we kind of came to the conclusion that we would give up like 5 to 10 years of our life if we could eat this like once a week. If it
Oh
was
my
okay.
God.
Like, how much satisfaction we were getting in that moment, and like just old roommate stuff talking in the kitchen. We're like, we're gonna remember this forever. That's worth like 10 years, right? That's worth 10 years. It was super awesome.
This fucking game.
Playing much like you just did.
Fucking game.
time.
So I think we should go ahead and call the episode there because we started the timer pretty late.
Yeah.
So
Who
it's
knows
probably been
what
about
it's at.
10 minutes. So sorry if
Probably.
this episode is short. Sorry if it's a little long.
Sorry if it sucks.
Sorry if it sucks. It does suck.
It does.
Because you were just dying.
Yeah.
You're not getting anything done. All right. See you next time, guys.
See ya.
Bye. Cheer up, Patrick.